are. Yes, good morning. Welcome back to another building of the Ecto-1 Eaglemoss. Hopefully everything's working right now. Got the sound on. Looks like everything is all set, ready to go. So, today, working on issue 26. We're getting close to what I have left. So, I doubt it'll be this week, but probably next weekend. We'll probably be finishing up with what I've got. So, we'll have to make do afterwards, figure something else out, maybe give the slot to someone else, or maybe I'll just run some games for a little bit. Until then, let's see, picking up where we left off last week, we're going to be putting the passenger door on, putting on some of the details on the inside, and then moving on to the rest of the passenger side door and probably the window. And I do have a rear fender, probably for the driver's side. Hopefully I can put that on without worrying about the window. But other than that, that might be where we end up cutting things off. So let's get started here. Also, I moved the camera to hopefully get you guys a little bit of a better shot with everything. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind. So, simple as always, we'll just get things going. Kit 25, yes, number 25 right here. And got the scissors. And like I promised you guys last week, I got mostly got that tray cleared off, so we've got room just to throw more bolts and screws and nuts down on. There we go. Set that aside. Throw those there, because we know we'll lose them. There we go. Toss that down there. Work on getting this one open here. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go, nice and pop. Alright. Right now, mostly we're just getting these little ribs out just to put in the door here. Also trying a little bit of a different lighting setup. It's a nice day outside, so I just got the windows open. So hopefully that won't be all that bad as far as lighting goes. Does that sit like that? Yeah, it almost has to. This is the smallest one. That's right. Go ahead and take these off now. At the very least, yes, Bully Snake. I did call Eaglemoss after the stream. So at the very least, an order is put in. When they're coming, well, who knows? Because I also did ask about the missing orders I haven't gotten in for the past, 2 months, probably 3 months. And yeah, they just don't have the parts. So again, logistically, Eaglemoss is a little bit of a mess. But again, the detail quality on the models, though, is in and of itself something else completely different. So, again, as far as when I'll get the replacement parts in and when I'll get the new parts in, that's totally up in the air. So, like I said, after next week might be the last model build for quite a while. So, we will cross that bridge when we get there, because we are getting close to that bridge. And even then, the model building might not strike back up for a while, because again, I like getting a nice backlog of parts before I get everything built and put together, so I can spend a nice chunk of time working on the parts instead of just a few parts in a sprint. Let's go ahead and get these lined up. There we go. And we did get a subscription between shows. I didn't catch who it was, but I did hear the noise. So to whoever subscribes, thank you very much. But also, why are you doing that? We're not going to do anything good with your money. We're just going to spend it on more stupid things, probably. We won't be smart with your money. We can guarantee you that. But nonetheless, thank you for that. I guess. This could be backwards. And let's try it again. I'll consound it. Those line up, but they don't look nice. Let's, again, flip it again. It's like a USB port. It's like, the old USB plugs. Where, you got to flip it over at least twice in order to get to fit properly. Come on, I got one in. Let's get another one. Come on. Get in there, you little sucker. So how about you guys? How has your weekend been going so far? Or at least, rather, how was your week? Is it rough? Are you glad it's the weekend? Was it a nice, quick week? And just flowing into the next one? How was it all for you? Okay, we got that one done. And the next is basically working on the interior. I'll probably end up moving the camera around a little bit, so heads up on that, just because I'm trying a little bit of a new setup. But at the same time, it also does kind of get into the way of when I got to move the big things around. All right, yeah, get the lock in, and then we're going to need a BM and that little catch. So that's that. Nothing in the AM. Here's the BM. We'll put that there. Get that aside. There's a lock mechanism. Just take this now. Put that aside for now. Ooh, being full of cake. You know what? That sounds like a good thing to be, Tim. That sounds like a very good thing to be. I myself am somewhat full of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because that is the current breakfast of choice at my place. Okay, there we go. That little lock, just push that right in there. There we go. Okay. Set the door aside. And yes, I've got a Warhammer out because hopefully today we'll be doing the Warhammer interview with Tex, Mike, and Gypsy later tonight. So keep your eyes open for that. I think we'll be doing that later tonight. I believe that will be later tonight. Not in the afternoon, because I believe the Pantstrad may be having another debate on stream again tonight. Today, I should say. And that would be... I gotta fix that. That's the one thing I'm not a big fan of. I probably should have changed was the headlights. They just kind of just sit in place. They really don't push into the actual headlights themselves. So that's kind of annoying. So I've got to try and get those into place before the clamshell goes on, or else that's just not going to look right. It's going to annoy the living bejeebas out of me. It just sits in here. Like that? Is that how it goes in there? Yeah, it almost has to, yeah. Yeah, it does. That's how it goes in there. Ooh, strawberry cheesecake Oreos. That sounds good. And yes, German technology is something to just, I guess, awe-inspiring, because those guys are nuts when it comes to efficiency and things like that. sometimes it's over-engineered, it can seem, but at other times it's just literally like clockwork, and there's absolutely no issues or anything like that with how it works until something explodes. And that comes in from the inside, right? Yeah, it comes in from the inside. Hello, blue gentleman. That's not where that goes. Okay, wait a second. Oh no, wrong side, wrong inside. It's the outside inside is where this goes in. There we go. Make sure my big head's not in the way. There we go. And then comes down to it. Now we gotta get the door put in, and then those will need the IMs. Let's get those IMs out real quick. Nope, not those. Is it this one? Yes, that's these two right here. Drop that there. Put those there. Then let's get this wire out of the way. The left side, I mean the passenger side, seems to be playing a lot nicer than the right side is. Pretty much hobbycraft, yeah, I guess you could say that. Okay, why aren't you doing the thing I want you to do? Oh, it's probably because the yeah, see, not everything on WBPL is a video game. You've got me with the temporary... Oh, that's not fun. You got me with this model building, and I know Parallax, he does model painting Thursday nights. Ah! Man, you are a grumpy Gus, weren't you? Okay. Let's try that again by inserting. There it goes. Yeah, I just don't think it was sitting properly that first time. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, as of right now, I mean, let's be honest, video gaming is probably one of the easier things to stream because everything is right there to do with varying degrees of difficulty. Rob, I'm not throwing any shade, but you know, just obviously something like this or doing the art and painting, especially if you're using, you know, a webcam like that, it's just a little more difficult to set up as opposed to just sharing another screen on your computer. And again, it's no big deal.
No recent reminders.
Hey, Zen. Oh my God, will you shut up? You know, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking, you know, here, I'm just going to... There. Freaking mute the Amazon thing. You know what? Cooking would be interesting. It's all a matter of, again, just getting things set up as far as a camera, things like that. Like something easy to do would be have like a separate, like having a separate laptop that could be like your mobile streaming platform for that. Because most of us run all this through our desktop, which, you know, obviously is fine. Oh, cursor aiming, yeah. What about the Marshmallow Man? He's holding up chat, Mookie. Trust me, I've got safeguards against these things. I'm a Ghostbuster for a reason. There we go. Look at that. And how do you close? There we go. Passenger side door. That's... Well, spring. I really put that spring in good. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, Zen's right. I've got the Proton Pack. Oh, that could be why. This might not be fully in properly. Let's go ahead and tighten this up a little bit more now. Ugh. Ooh, that is tight. Yeah. Ooh, wowie. Close is fine, but getting the passenger door open, that might be a bit of an issue. Okay, let's go ahead and just leave this upside down for now because next we're working on the rear door, and basically we'll be doing the very similar thing with the, I am actually going to need the body. I did leave the main internal chassis over there because we weren't using that as much, but I am going to need to grab some wires off that later. So that'll probably be when we have our first commercial break, is when we actually go to connect parts for this door. Okay, so next, working on that. So let's just go ahead and get the door hinge pieces out. Let's just hinge the washers and those. Really? We're holding on why are we holding on to the AMs? Or did I miss them somewhere? Oh, the AM. Okay, that's where the AM. Okay. AM goes behind that. Okay. Okay. So, let's just get the hinge on boisterous. Yeah, of course I'm going to need that. Why didn't I get that to begin with? I knew I needed that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these bolts out. No, these are washers, not bolts. Oh, and if you hear anything outside, it's garbage day. Normally it's Fridays, but obviously with Monday being the holiday, everything's pushed back a day. So it's just the garbage and recycling guys making the rounds today instead of obviously yesterday. There we go. Should have gotten these out to begin with, because starting one of these would be nice to keep it all in place. Let's go ahead and get that on the screwdriver, put that there, and now again. Do it again, but this time right. Yes, we can do it, right? Probably. I believe in us. Hold that in place. Let's get the other one on the screwdriver. There we go. Alright, set that and over into there. That's still a little off there. Just kind of center this a little bit more. There we go. It's a tight little one. Let's try a different screwdriver at the moment. Are these both? Okay, no, they're both not. Oh, sorry. This is the one that came with it. Where's my Craftsman Phillips at? Oh, there it is. Let's use this one. This one might be a little. That one grips a little bit better. Don't want to destroy the head though. That's never fun. Okay, let's go back to this one. That one's a little smaller and does seem to do a better job of getting into the grooves. We also don't want it too tight to where it's hard to hinge the door. I also don't want to hold so close to my face that you guys don't see nothing. Yeah, no, that's no good. That's no good. That's starting to Is it cross-threading maybe? Is it being stupid like that? Let's try and back it out and put it back in. Let's try that. Came out nice. Yeah, it went in pretty decently, but a little bit better that time. Try and keep that going. Nope. Gosh, it's slipping. I mean, I do have the other bolt too if I really have to, so you can always grab and try that. Yeah, they might be. I guess I could grab some compressed air and try blowing it out. Fuck. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And it might just be just a crummy thread, and I have no idea what the size taps these are too. They're just itty bitty, teeny weeny. They might be maybe 4 millimeter. I have no idea. Let's go grab some canned air. So I'm watching the far side of the house. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Just go ahead and just blow that out. You know, and let's just grab the other bolt, because we're starting to destroy that head, and that's not a fun thing. So let's get that other RM out. Cast that one aside. It is no good to us. Blew that out now. Now let's see if this other one goes in. That's pretty smooth. There we go. Nope, that's still just kind of stopped in the same spot. Then again, I mean, they may not have tapped it all the way through either, so who knows. It could just be how it be. So, but I mean, that's not going to be coming off anytime soon. So I think all in all, we'll be pretty good on that. Let's get the door handle in place. Let's get the door handle bolt out. One of you guys, get off. Get off. There. Drop that. And we'll just go up. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. What I say. Listen to me. There you go. Push that into place. And then let's get that going. Oh, we got a follow. Thank you there, Mr. Big Hoss. And welcome to the channel. I hope the audio went off pretty well for you guys. Did you hear that? I hope you did. There we go. That's pretty much it for this one, yeah? Yeah, that's it for this one. So let's go ahead and put the cap back on this one. And then, like everything else, it just goes over there. I say, we make our way through these doors pretty quickly, don't we? I think we do. Oh, morning, Dags. Everyone say good morning, Mr. Diggs. Okay, I didn't say to say that. You have me an emote for BPL? Okay, well, I'll work on that after stream. How does that sound, Diggs? Alright, yeah, now we're working on this one. So, yeah. Let's get the inside barrier going to the... Besides, I gotta finish up on the slideshow for the Q&A tonight. So it's a good thing I've got more time to work on that than I initially thought I did. So that's going to be a good prize for me. And again, that's yes. And again, hopefully we'll be doing a Tech Talks BattleTech Q&A about the Warhammer later today. I think we're trying to aim for 9 p.m. Eastern. So, do the time zone math wherever appropriate for everyone. But that's in that'd be about 10.5 hours from now, if that helps you out at all, of when that'll be. I need 3 of these. Okay, I could put this down and give myself a free hand. I've got no problem doing it next weekend. I just know we've been pushing for today, so if we got to hold off for a week, that's fine. Doesn't matter either way to me. I am good to go whenever or wherever. Which I believe was a twerp album. No, it was not. What was that album? Shoot, wow, I'm really slipping after Lady World. I forget the names of the albums. What am I building? I am building the Eaglemoss Ecto-1 build subscription kit. She's a big girl. About 1/6 or 1/8 scale. Either way, about 3 foot long in the end, I think, or at least close to it. I've got the interior of the vehicle. That doesn't go there. I've got the interior of the vehicle off camera, sitting all the way over there in the kitchen, which I realize I am going to need to grab in a little while when we get the passenger door trigger on the inside, because she's got lights and sound. She is well detailed. Once again, this is Eaglemoss's subscription kits. They send you basically what they call issues, which is a small little magazine instruction manual, and 4 various pieces to put together. They try to every month. Yes, it will be an amazing display piece. It will take up the entirety of my front table as you walk in the front door, because it is that long. Hokey smokes. She's big, she's heavy, she's die cast, she's gonna have lights and sound. It's gonna be neato torpedo. Hey Sparrow, welcome back. Alright, we got that portion finished up. And next we are putting in just a couple of little side details in here. We'll need we'll need 3 DMs in total for that. Luckily those are all right there. I have a burp caught in my throat, so surprised when that comes up, which is now it's smaller than I thought. Never mind. Let's get some tweezers out. Get these little bolts. Yeah, you go ahead and be right there. That's fine. There we go. Yeah. Oh, fun. Getting yourself a nice little flower bed going. That's garden going there. That's pretty cool, Sparrow. God, I wish I had the motivation to work on the flowers in my backyard. How's this sit? Let's just sit. Oh! Okay, no, it's just a little bit. Doesn't matter. That sits like this. Right? Yeah, there we go. That's how it sits. This goes in just like that. And then we get one of the little DM bolts here. There we go. Yeah, it is Saturday again. It's going to be Saturday all the way up until tomorrow when it's Sunday. For the most part, anyway. Butterfly garden. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Listen to the managers. They need that They need that garden. Well, I mean, Mad Duck, hopefully it was a good kind of busy and not like an overwhelmingly busy, which helped the week go by. I know when I'm busy enough at work, it does help the week go by, or at least the day go by. And when it's not the hectic kind of busy, when it's just enough work to make the day go fast busy. That's how you know it's a pretty decent day. Go ahead and drop that. We'll get things going here. Hopefully this new camera angle is a little bit better for you guys. I'll put the camera up on the table instead of on the far end of the table like it normally is. Or rather, like just on the other side of the table. Move the camera a little bit like that. Oh, okay. No. Good. I'm glad someone knew Marshall. Because I just do what I'm told. I do what I'm told. So. Besides, that might give me a little more time to find maybe some more pictures for the, or at least work on the, mosaic a little bit more. Maybe, hopefully make it a little bit longer. Because as of right now, it'd probably be like maybe 3 minutes and then repeat. Which might get a little annoying after a while, so who knows. Let's see. Now is the... Damn, now's going to be that lock and spring, and we really got that in like a good spot, but holy smokes is it real tight in that passenger door. Someone drew that up, Mad Duck. I believe if you check out the Twitter, WBPL76 on Twitter. I'm pretty sure we showed it off and retweeted it, and it looks hilariously awesome. Oh, you don't have Twitter? Well, I mean, you can still go on the website. You don't need an account to view things. But yeah, someone did show that off. I don't have it saved on my computer, so no, I really can't do it like that. So I can do my best to show it off, and maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll do that if we kind of run out of things to do. I might show off some artwork. I don't know. Again, like everything else we do here, it's all played by ear, completely professional. We say. Oh, you found it? All right, heck yeah. There you go. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And I am just both amused and appalled by how Malort has taken off within the Legion. Because that started off as more or less a BRBU tradition. And I'm not expecting anyone else to know what that is, but what BRBU was the first, I guess, quote-unquote, gaming group I was a part of. I met the guys out at ASEN over 10 years ago now in Chicago, or Rosemont if you want to be technical about it. But most of those guys, or a few of those guys, are Chicago natives, and Caffeine, more or less the de facto head of the group, brought Malort to Party Cat, which is our big old party suite that we get every year, and we just hang out, drink, talk, have, just, it's basically our yearly get-together, and it's phenomenal. That's where I was a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, yeah, he brought Malort to the bar, which he then shared with all of us non-Chicagians And yeah, oh my god. It is, like I said, it's BRB tradition, which has become BPL lore, and I am just so happy about that I could share one thing from one group, and it's just been taken over to another. But yeah, it was great. But yes, I did help bring it into the light when me and Rob did the video for the channel, for the troops, for the charity. But I'm just so happy it's been taken up by the fans, and again, it's just so wonderful, so wonderful. Oh, good morning, Cookie. Everyone say good morning, Cookie. Engine degreaser? No, it could double as a battery washer. So yeah, it's Malort is its own thing. Jebsen's also has a hand sanitizer, which I'm pretty sure you can use to remove your fingerprints if you so wanted. And they also do a bourbon, which I kind of regrettably did not get when I was in Chicago. Well, yeah, they did a lot of Coke myths on MythBusters, and the battery terminal cleaner was one of them. They put Coke against just like I think it was baking soda is what they used, and it was basically it just kind of came down to, I don't want to say like common sense, because no, that's I know that's not the proper term, but like just about I think just about anything could be used as a terminal cleaner, as long as it had some kind of acidity to it, as long as it wasn't like a whole bunch of acidic tones to it. Again, it's made by Jebsen's, so it could just be non-aged Malort, or just whatever runoff is there. Who knows? But it's a thing. It exists. We had it at Party Cat just to keep yourself clean. We were smart and everything about that when it came to ASEN. Again, it's always a fun time. I love going there. I love those guys. It's like it's a home away from home, essentially. Oh, that's right. That's the sticker that goes on there. So that goes on there. After? Oh, I can put it on now, but we'll put it on after we get the window frame in. As soon as that. No, not aged Malort. No, that's okay. No, that is what they use to cut the Malort. Sparrow, come on. That's what they use to cut the Malort. It's not the recipe for it. There it is. There we go. Come on, get in there, you little soul. There we go. There we go. Look at that. I didn't have to swear that much to get that all in there. Back in college, a friend of mine had a battery cable and a bundle. Where was he at? Got can of Coke. Top off. Yeah, that would indeed do it. Oh, and I screw up. I might have screwed up a little bit. Okay, no, I didn't screw up. Aha. All right, you see? Okay, yeah, we got that on there right now. Did we put that part on yet? No, we don't put that on yet. But we can if we wanted to, but we won't. But what we will do is we'll get the frame put into place. Yeah. The worst part is you acquire the taste for Malort after having it so many times. It still tastes the same, but it's like growing an immunity. You eventually just learn to accept it as part of yes. And you're like, you know what? It's awful. It's terrible. But it's disgusting. And yeah, it just becomes part of you at that time. Hey, you call it what you want. I'm just saying I now willingly have Malort instead of having people sneak it to me kind of thing. So, like, if there's Malort about and like, hey, who wants a shot? I'll be like, yep, fuck it, I'll have a shot. Is it Stockholm Syndrome? Possibly. 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 But again, Malort is the friendship tester. If someone will take the shot of Malort you offer them, and they are still somewhat friendly to you after the experience, you know what? That person's worth keeping around. I mean, sure, you need to take a bullet for them after that, but still. That means they're just a person worthy of your friendship. If, however, after that shot, they turn on you and, stab you with a knife, well, that's justifiably deserved. Well, absence actually has its purpose. To clean out... True story. To clean out... to clean up bar instruments and to sterilize wounds. So absence legitimately has a purpose. All right, let's try and get this nice little... Let's turn it around. Yeah, we did have bullet bourbon as well on tap. We had a bunch of things on tap at the convention this month. We have a lot of interesting things. We do a lot of interesting things with a lot of interesting liquors and alcohols and the like. But yeah, we did have absinthe. I don't know exactly I forget, I should say, what drinks we used it in, but it was there. It wasn't heavily used, but it was there. So, fun times. Come on, get in there. There we go. What do you remember after that Sparrow, if anything? Because sometimes you don't. Like vodka, for when you just want to wipe the hard drive clean and start over. Get on there, and there we go. There we are. An angry Karen, eh? In the studio, we have a console that... Huh. Yeah, I've been to a couple of Kentucky distilleries. When I went down to... Was it Kentucky? Wherever Maker's Mark and Wild Turkey are. I visited those two distilleries a few years ago with a buddy of mine. We went down to Tennessee, where his parents were living at the time, for their anniversary. And there was okay, I'm going to move the Warhammer. Because they had tickets to an Eric Clapton concert, so we drove down there. We stopped by Wild Turkey on the way down, Maker's Mark on the way back, and those were interesting distillery tours. I did enjoy them. Okay, let's get the soft fuzzy on the inside of the window here. But yeah, I did enjoy going to those distilleries. Wild Turkey is kind of fun. They will print you up custom labels for the bottle you buy. So it's from my private stock, haha. And at Maker's Mark, if you buy a bottle there, they let you dunk your bottle in wax, which was pretty cool. And then also, I don't know if they still do it now, but I'm pretty sure they can. You can join the Ambassadors Club for Makers, and what they do, which I kind of regret not doing, is they put your name on a barrel. And when that barrel is properly aged, they invite you down, along with obviously anybody else on that barrel, to get some of the first bottles from that barrel of Maker's Mark, which is kind of neat. Like I said, I regret not doing that when I did, because at the time, like I said, I signed up with a buddy of mine, and I think it was around Christmas time when they opened that barrel up. And it was something me and my friend were going to do, but I think he was going to or was about to be deployed on his second tour of Iraq, I think. Second tour in the Middle East. He was in the Army. And I didn't do it because that was something we wanted to do together. But, again, I probably should have done it, though, because it would have been nice just to get a bottle for him as well, I think. And we got that. And now we're just going to put the decals along the window now. Yeah, look at that. We're just blasting through these door pieces, aren't we? And then again, they're not all that complex either. Not until we get to the window and then putting it on the car. But yeah, we've made some pretty good time on these things. Whoop. There we go. I should put that there. Although someone in the Legion yesterday posted a ordinary sausage made a Malort sausage. Oh, that poor man. Yeah, you're not supposed to hear the Discord bloops, but oh well. Get used to it, nerds. Stuff ain't perfect. But yeah, I felt that man's pain during that video. It was something I would not wish upon anybody. But I also fell into the trap of watching several Demands videos, and he'll make sausage out of just about anything. Ooh, well, that sounds interesting. Cigar meetup, that sounds kind of nice too, because I too partake in cigars. There we go. Oh, pop that properly into place apparently. So let's just go back and work on that screw a little bit more. There we go. And we got most of that door made up. I'm going to go ahead and redeem a hydrate from another stream. There we go. Got some coffee. All right. We got that door worked up right now. Inside still needs to be done, obviously, but that's what the next kit's for. Got that done. Yeah, you know what? We'll doomify that. And again, cap back on. I do have a pipe. I need to really learn how to properly pack the pipe and everything like that. All right, well, hello, Rex. Hope you have a fun, busy day at least. Hopefully it's doing stuff you want to do and kind of need to do, like around the house. Like, I know after this I'm probably going to be cutting the lawn because, well, you know, you need to when you have a lawn to take care of. But yeah, all right, inside of the door time. And got the bag and tied the page. Now let's go ahead and take the cap off. Lid over there. You know, we'll just put the door aside for now. Put it over here on the tray. There we go. Look at that. Now I can grab onto that piece. I mean, look at it. They even have the door lock right there. Let's pack it so tight. Yeah. But yeah, it's not too loose. So yeah, you keep the burn. Yeah. Like I said, I've only used my pipe maybe 3 times after buying it, so it isn't art. I'm quite sure. So it's just something. Again, I just need to get used to it. Do it more often. Okay, that goes. Where does that go? That goes here on the top one, and then the country square. You know, I'll try and keep that in mind. I'll try and keep that in mind. We need the HP bolt. HP bolt. There we go. Pop that open, and whoop! Come on, son of a gun! I only need one of you. And we'll just toss that right in and over there. Kind of get that in place. Oh, that's a little tight. Yeah, we'll, oh no, don't worry, we'll let Rob know. There we go. That's a little loose now. There. Gears should be loose so they can move. There we go, and now we need the UP bolt. A new Beavis and Butthead movie. I knew something with Beavis and Butthead was in the works. Thought it may have been another series. It could be a movie, I suppose. I do know they are working on a new King of the Hill series, I think. I think I heard that a few months ago. They're working on that. And I think it will be a time skip. You know, it'll be like an aged up version of everybody will be in the new King of the Hill. Beavis and Butthead do the universe. Oh, gosh. I mean, okay, that'll be interesting. I mean, obviously, it's a cartoon. They do things for entertainment purposes. But I've always found, well, okay, the 2 shows I've seen, Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill, Mike Judge has always somewhat based his stuff on reality. You know, obviously there are cartoon elements, but there was always a sense of realism to them. So, doing outer space stuff, if that is indeed what it is. All right, I'll have to catch that. I'll have to catch that later then, off stream, and take a look at it. Is that going to be a Paramount Plus kind of thing? I'm going to guess, since they're Viacom. All right, got those little tiny little adhesive strips here. You see, this will take up most of the stream, I think. It's just trying to get these little itty bitty things just to peel. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I figured as much. Although I did watch the Chip and Dale movie last week, the Rescue Rangers one. I do have some thoughts on it. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't the greatest. It was all right. It was pretty average. I mean, if you're going in expecting, like a straight up like Rescue Rangers reboot, it wasn't necessarily that. And like I said, when I initially watched the movie, I was more or less interested to see what kind of cameos Disney had worked on. There is at least one Warner Brothers cameo in that, which is the old Foghorn Leghorn Tyson Chicken Kids Frozen meal, which I thought was that blew me away. They actually had a Warner Brothers character in the film. Did they massacre your boys? Yeah, again, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great, but it does seem that as far as cameos go, they really had a deal worked out with Paramount and Viacom, because you do see a lot, because like Ugly Sonic, he is like one of the prominent cameos in the movie. But like they mention Nickelodeon Studios, they mention the Rugrats, Randy Marsh. Yes, well, okay, here's the thing. Skeletor and He-Man initially owned by Filmation. Filmation, at least most of Filmation's library was sold off to Dreamworks. And funny enough, Dreamworks was another business that they got cameos from, which is oddly enough because Dreamworks was originally made by Katzenberg, who created Dreamworks as a middle finger to Disney Animation, essentially. But he left, I want to say maybe 10 years ago now, so obviously it's not the Dreamworks that he started. So, again, I just found the DreamWorks cameos interesting because, again, DreamWorks was made initially as a middle finger to Disney. Our own movie rating systems. I'm hearing a lot about it, a lot of movies coming out recently. Okay, and just okay. Well, again, Katzenberg started DreamWorks as a middle finger to Michael Eisner because he had worked on quite a few of the Disney Renaissance films. Because he was basically, so he wants to be interesting behind the scenes. Yeah, Disney Animation. Yeah. Waking Sleep. Yeah, again, Katzenberg worked on on some of the Disney Renaissance films. Like Beauty and the Beast and those, and they were looking for a new head of Disney Animation at the time when Katzenberg was there. And it's like, basically, hey, you know what? I'm probably going to get this. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. And the CEO at the time, Michael Eisner, said, you know what? Our next, VP of Animation is me. And Katzenberg's like, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to go start my own animated studio. And one of the first films they did was Chicken Run, because they were looking to, have, kind of get their licensing going, because they produced Chicken Run, they did Prince of Persia, and Road to El Dorado, and I mean hell, if you look at it, the release date of Ants was a month before A Bug's Life. Because, again, he just wanted to beat Disney. And it was, Shrek was their big boom movie. For whatever reason. It was its big boom movie. That was DreamWorks' huge film. Then obviously they took off from there with their other franchises, like what they did the Madagascar movies and things like that. Kung Fu Panda, monsters versus aliens, But yeah, again, like I said, I just thought that it was surprising that they had the Dreamworks cameos in there. Oh, look at that. That's done with that set. So yeah, we're done with issue 26 there. So we're just going to go ahead and, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab a commercial break. I'll get the other kits that we're going to be working on, and I'll also grab the inside of the Ecto-1, because I'm sure we're going to need to grab some of the wires from there soon enough. So we'll be back after a few messages.
Hey now kids, it's a brand new beat, a great new toy you can wear on your feet. It's skip it, do run, do jump, do hop, hop. Skip it, skipping and a jumping and a bop, bop. But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this ball. Maybe you can beat your very best score. Maybe you can jump a whole lot more. Skip it, bet you're gonna love it. Skip it from Tiger Toys.
You're watching KBVO Fox 42.
The first signs of spring. The Kingdom's now open weekends with all your favorite thrills, chills, flights, and frights. And here's a royal treat. Get your free preview weekend discount coupon at Burger King, or bring in a wrapper or proof of purchase from any Burger King product. You'll save $4 off the general admission of Kentucky Kingdom. Oh, and save your ticket stub. It's good for a free cheeseburger when you return. Come on, make it a weekend at the Kingdom. Now open weekend.
Alright, there we go. Got the next magazine, got the next bundle of parts. I've got the inside just right off camera there. I haven't had a chance to make up more commercials, so hopefully next week or something like that I'll get some more reels up. Because, well, video card issues at the time, but whatever. Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? Let me just catch up on chat real quick. Do you remember the 80s? Star Chases Legend of Orin. I know about it. I haven't watched it, so we got that. So I couldn't tell you that much about it. Hey, the Skip It wasn't... Well, okay, yeah, Skip It kind of was. Why are you hearing Garfield? Probably because that you might have heard Lorenzo music. Or at least that guy probably did sound like Lorenzo music. Who was the voice of Garfield. Let's see. Use the intros, old cartoons. I mean, yeah, I could pull some up. Yeah, we got Mad Cows, Mad Ducks, crazy, yeah. Alright, next part. Alright, now we're working on the window portion of the store and then getting that connected. Yeah. And then we'll actually be moving on to the back door of the Ecto-1, which will be interesting. Yes, let me look through this. Yep, okay, yeah. So, get that off to the side. Let's get this next one opened up. Like that. And hey, you don't need all the social media. Don't worry about, all the social media, Mad Duck. I do use Twitter, but I rarely use it. I mostly just use it to follow some art accounts and a couple other friends and just retweet and like art from there. Okay, the Bobcat, you're probably thinking about SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron, made by Ted Turner. The Bobcat Cop, yeah, that was bonkers. He was totally nuts, bonkers, no ifs, ands, or buts. Someone's stealing the show, hey, we got to go. Things are getting out of control. But yes, that was, yeah, Bonkers actually, Bonkers does have a cameo in the Chip and Dale's movie. That was pretty fun. But yeah, Disney had a pretty, I'm never a big fan of the Disney afternoon lineup that I remember, to be honest. But I did watch Bonkers. I did like both those. Oh yeah, Magus is still pretty good. Yeah. X or SWAT Cats? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, pitting movie characters, things like that against each other. Yeah, or cartoon characters and everything like that. All right, this goes. Where's the door handle? There's the door handle. Let's see. I was always sounding more bonkers because during the series, he did have two partners. There was Miranda Wrights, kind of funny, haha name play. Was his first partner, and then he worked with the down and out detective Lucky Pical. No idea why they did the change. That is something I thinking back is something I wouldn't mind looking into. But Miranda did have some cameos in the Lucky days as the chief of police's assistant, and I don't know which ones were supposed to, which ones canonically took first, or if they were like two separate instances of Bonkers or something like that. But it was essentially like the one with Miranda was like season 1, and then with Lucky was like, I guess, like the season 2 and things like that. It was like season 2 and on if it went longer than 2 seasons. Exo Squad? Again, I know about Exo Squad. I never really watched it. Tailspin was the best of Disney. Darkwing was second close. I probably watched Darkwing Duck the most out of the Disney lineup. Wasn't a really big fan of Tailspin. I watched DuckTales off and on. My sister was a big fan of the Gummy Bears. That was her favorite show. They were bouncing here and there and everywhere. I mean, I won't lie. The reason I watched DuckTales mostly was for Gizmo Duck because I just, I like the robots. I think it was cool. All right, let's get the tweezers to get the handle out. Come here, little handle. The robots, yes. Exo Squad, yeah. Exo Squad, I think they used various models from BattleTech for the toys, or at least Playmates or whoever did the BattleTech line reused the toys for Exo Squad, or at least retool them. Oh, that looked weird for a second there. Yeah, oh man, I think I see why Window didn't work all that well. Let's look at that. That gear, let me just try and get that focus a little bit better. That gear doesn't look right, does it? I can't do a good job of that. But yeah, that's not looking right. It's got like got something off in the gear. The Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Had to write to Robotech, so they packed them, yeah. Appeared in the show, yeah. There's a lot you can say about Robotech too, and how Harmony Gold handled that. But anyway, you know what? Yeah, let's take a look here. Playmates, yeah, Playmates had Robotech. So did Matchbox. Matchbox also had Robotech, because that's the SDF one was Matchbox. So which one is this then? Gotta get the gears right. I think that's this gear. I think I grabbed the right one. Because yeah, technically that's a Tomahawk and not a Warhammer, but same machine. There we go. Put that there. Let's get the KMs out. That's the UM. That's the DM. That's an HM. There's the KM. Of course, I should have done this sooner, but hey, when are we ever smart about something, right? The answer is never. Never do anything smart around here. Everything is as we go. There we go. Let's see. Otherwise, I'm going to go to a few. Okay, Mad Cow. First off, you have your choice of conventions here in Michigan. We have Motor City Comic Con. That was, I think, in April this past year. We've got YomaCon coming up at the end of October. That's usually Daylight Savings weekend. I don't know if they're doing Michigan Comic Con again, which is, I believe, Wizard attempting to, get the Comic Con coming here. But that was also at Suburban Showplace, or whatever the hell it's called now. We got a few conventions here in Michigan. You just got to know where to look for them. You got to know when they are. I know there used to be Extravicon at the local KFC hall at here in Farmington. There were a couple other conventions I used to go to at, well, that's Gibraltar. Gibraltar Trade Center is no longer a thing. But I think there's a couple of conventions out at the Taylor Trade Center that I went to. I can't remember where that one is now. It was down on Telegraph, but no, we've got some conventions out here in Mad Cow, here in Michigan. So you just gotta find them. You just gotta find them. Yeah, yes, I am. Here, if you wanna, give me a second here. See, there's Michigan right out there. Michigan right out there. That's all the Michigan I can see from the front window, even though you guys probably couldn't see it because of just how lighting and focusing goes. Slip that gear into place. And slip that gear into place, maybe, please. Oh, did I do the wrong one? I may have done the wrong one. All right, let's swap. And let's get these UP ready. Yeah, you figured you'd see the sun. Again, that's just how focusing goes. I'd have to obviously get the camera closer to actually focus. So, I mean, hey, you still really can't triangulate my positioning, can you? Oh, well, I mean, depending on how, crazy you get, you actually might have been able to. Oh, yeah, there's some greenery outside the window. But I mean, if you weren't able to see the houses across the street, let's kind of call that a win. Oh, yeah, I did put the wrong gear there. Anyway, let's kind of call that a win because then you can't go to Google Maps. You just go to every street here and zero in where I live. I mean, not that I really care or anything like that. But, yeah. But again, yes, to answer your question there, Mad Cow, yes. Yes, I am here in Michigan. And most likely, I will be going to Youmacon at the end of the year. I got to talk to my buddy Tony, because we do a Mystery Science Theater panel at Youmacon, where we find cheesy movies, the worst we can find. We have to sit and watch them all. Youmacon is in Detroit. It's in Detroit. It's held at the Renaissance. It's held at the Renaissance Center and at whatever Kobo's called now. I don't know. I really don't care. It's Kobo Hall. Okay. KM. Where did I put the other KM at? Oh, 2 or 3. Oh, so you're on the west side. Okay, so you're out by like K-Zoo and all that then, aren't you? You've got Grand Rapids Comic Con out that way. I've been to there a couple of times. As a matter of fact, I know the last time I was out there, Kevin Laird was there. One of the no, it was not Laird. Kevin Eastman, one of the creators of the Ninja Turtles, was out there. And then also Dr. Forster and TV's Frank were there as well one time. So yeah, you've got Motor City Comic Con out that way. Not Motor City, I'm sorry, Grand Rapids Comic Con. That takes place, gosh, I want to say actually that might be this month. I think they're a summer convention. All right, give me a second. I'm going to grab another KM bolt from the collection of bolts because, yeah. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic to talk about. The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. Content. This is quality content. Aha! I found more. What kinds? Yeah. There we go. Let's see. I think Lansing's got a con. That'd be a little bit closer for you as well. A little bit easier to get to, at least. More like an hour and a half drive than, a 3 or 4 hour drive. So, you got choices. You just got to look for them. Are you kidding me? There we go. And then we put the gear right there. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! Now we're good. Now we're cooking. And I mean, there are probably also a whole bunch of smaller conventions around the states, things like that. You just got to look for them. Just got to look, search for them. They're not always all going to be grandiose conventions. There we... Is that stupid gear just being all stupid? Yeah, it's going to be a little stupid little thing. Oh, what fun, Mad Duck, yes. Oh, yeah, that would be a bit of a monkey wrenching things then, I guess there, Cal. A James Bond convention in Pittsburgh, that sounds interesting. Okay, black tie event, that does make sense. That does make sense. Wow, look at that. We're already coming up on 11:30. Look at that. All right. Let's at least try and get the windows and everything put in. It's probably... Short end sits this way, I'm pretty sure. And let's go ahead and just rotate this up a little more. That way we get the window in the more upright position. All right. Yep, all right, yeah, now we're just getting the inside. Yeah, now we're just attaching the inside to the outside door. So, let's... Sausage! God, I do like that guy's voice. The ordinary sausage guy's voice. Whether it's an act or not, it's very fun to listen to. Come on. Ah. Come on. Come on, window. Get in there. Do the thing, window. Do the thing. No! Window, don't! I should probably show you. I'll show you guys. Struggle along with me. Struggle along with me. Oh, I almost have it. Come on. All right. Let's turn this around and take a look here. Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to sit, so let's keep doing that. Step window is not pulling his fucking weight. That's what he's doing. Oh. Maybe that's why? No. There we go. There we go. You just had to fall into the track properly. There, got it. Now, okay. Got the wind. We got everything sitting together. Let's just see now if. Okay, nope. Haven't gotten the window connected. We gotta get the window connected in there into that little tab properly. So let's go ahead and reel this up. Oh, again, here, let's show the class what we're doing. I'm gonna try and get that tab right in there. Obviously, I can't see what I'm doing, but you can. So you guys can tell me if I'm doing it wrong or not. Oh, I think it grabbed. Let's test the window. Yes, it grabbed. Okay, so got that. All right. Oh man, wow. That there we go. Okay, everything lined up. Let's go ahead and get the DMs. Yes, let's get the DM bolts out and ready to fasten the door there. Toss that over there. Wow. That might be the first time I don't have an extra bolt. Oh, no, it's because I'm using 2 DMs and 2 IMs. So I do have extra bolts. IMs? Okay, yeah, IMs, I guess, yeah. Well, later, Sparrow. Take it easy. All right, let's put these 2 DMs back because we won't be needing them, or at least yet anyway. And DMs go on the bottom, yes. DMs go on the bottom here. Get those set. And now we gotta get the IPs, because those go up here. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be getting the yard work done myself probably after stream, or at least not long after it. This is a nice day outside. Shouldn't be too hot, shouldn't be too blah. So I kind of lucked out there, I guess. And even then, the lawn hasn't grown all that much, so hopefully it'll just be a 1-2 and we're done kind of thing. And then, yep, there's one there. And then we'll get another one in here. There we go. Let's go ahead and just show off the work to the class and tighten this up. As soon as I get a comfortable hold on it, there we go. And soon the round of clocks will begin. 2 minutes fast, that's not that bad. There we go. And then we'll get another one. There. And then put those bolts in and just screw them all in a little tighter now. Hopefully everything sits pretty flush now. Everything held in place. Hopefully this didn't. There we go. Roll our window up and test it, rolling it down. Good fun. Neat. Awesome. Nice. All right. Now I get to do some rewiring here. I need X off of the body. So, that shouldn't be all that hard. That's T. Where's the other trigger at? No, there it is. Follow it back. Follow it back. Ah, come on now! Untangle some wires. Aha! That one's X. Ah, there we go. Remember the fun we had last time doing this? So I had to figure out how it sat in there. All right, I'm going to need HMs and that thing. And by that thing, I mean this thing. And by this thing, I mean this one. Let's get that there. The HMs. Well, we can put the little chromy bits, doodly bits in here first before we set this all aside. So let's do that. Let's see, I think this one goes up here. It looks like it could. There's the grandfather clock. Did the cuckoo clock already go off? You see, that's the thing. When you have clocks and things like that in your house, you go sensory deaf to them. Because sometimes you hear them and sometimes you don't. There we go. There. Let's get that one pressed into place. And then, you know what? I didn't, of course, right? Well, there's a little bit of schmutz on there. Let's go ahead and try and file that off a little bit. A little more schmutz on this one. There we go. Oh, you know what? That's not lining up, so hopefully I can get this pulled out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes. Hey, Eaglemoss, how you feeling this morning? It's still the morning. It's still the morning, so you are still correct by saying good morning. Yeah, living life is a good thing to do. It is indeed a preferred thing to do. Hello, the tired German. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us all the way over there on that side of the world. Yes. Yes, they are. You see, I had to get myself ready because there was one time someone redeemed pets and I had nothing on hand to pet, so I've got Smasher and Afterburn here. They're sitting ready, waiting for pets. Should anyone want them to be petted. I like adding extra layers onto words. Okay, we got that done. And we can, let's just go ahead and pop the lock on there. That's sitting down there. You need some motivation to do some artwork. Dreamworks. Well, what kind of artworks are we talking about? Are we talking like character artwork, being them like, D&D OCs, or fan art of something, or just like sporadic, I do pretty awesome city skyline artwork? Because I know one thing that kind of helps me get out of art funks now and again is someone posting the latest, not necessarily meme, but doing the latest, I guess, art challenge, be it like, the Jacko pose made itself, made its rounds a few months ago. Then there was the T-shirt thing, or rather, I should say, the boob meme, where it's like, side boob, cleavage, under boob, things like that. Scrambles is king work. Oh, okay. At the beginning of the streams. Okay. Cool. Yeah, go for it, man. But yeah, but like I said, mostly for me, memes and those kind of weird, fun OC art challenges kind of help me get out of like some drawing funks, or at least they help keep me drawing. For some cases, I do post them occasionally on Twitter, but it's only if I feel like it. Mostly, I just keep them. Nope, do not fall. Okay, you are being a butt. Why are you being a butt? Let's try and unbutt this and do a little bit of filage, I think. Which one is this? That's the round file. Here's a square file. Because I think it's not starting properly because there's a little bugger on here. Let's go ahead and scrump that down. There we go. Come on, you groobity, flabberty, jabberty shit. Fun! I'm probably trying to install it, yeah. God. I found it. I didn't lose it. Okay. Physically, I didn't lose it. Mentally, that's going to be another problem. Mentally is going to be a problem, because I think I am starting to mentally lose it. See, this is where the longevity of this stream comes in as, trying to get these itty-bitty pieces together. Okay, you're in place. Now please just pop into place. Okay, come on. I'm sure it does. I'm sure losing your sanity really helps with the music. Okay. Come on, out. So it doesn't help that I don't have like callus on my fingers and just pushing something really small into a smaller thing. Hello. Yes, hello there, Mike. Good morning. Swearing and cursing and... Come on. There it is. I put it over here. Also, for those of you just joining us, it sounds like we might be holding off on the interview for the Warhammer video till next week. So you still have time to send your questions into, I believe, questions@wbpl.com. But yeah, we'll be interviewing Tex, Mike, and Gypsy. Shit, there it goes. There, it rolled off the table this time. Is it easy to spot? That's the next question. Easy to spot, that's the next question. You know what, give me a second, let me see if I can find it. No, you'll be hearing me swear. I know it didn't land on me. Oh, look at that. Oh, what wonderful things happen. Well, that's just dandy. That's just dandy. Yeah, well, a screw loose, you kind of, yeah. A little more than just that. But, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Have some more of that coffee. And, at least work on the wiring. Try and get that in before the end of the stream here. We got about 20-ish minutes left. Coming up after, I believe, will be Foxy in about an hour and a half or so after me. I think he'll be playing some of the BattleTech RTS game, I believe so. I'm gonna put that all aside. I'm also gonna look up, keep an eye out for all that shit I dropped. Oh, I didn't get those HMs out yet, did I? Here they are. Let's get these out. Prepped and ready. Whoop. There we go. I'll set these right in there. Let's go ahead and bring the frame over. Bump the mic. And then, where's the loose one? That's not the loose one. There it is, it fell. Right where it should be. Okay. This sits back in here. Let's get this out. Because that's going to noodle back through here. Yes? Looks like it. As I come up and down. Well, that goes back through here. Okay. And then, like we learned last time, it just sits kind of really odd. Sits in like that. Here it is here. Let's go ahead and grab this. And then this worked into place. Yes? No? All right, let's get this started here first. Well, you enjoy your time. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, there is a brake pedal in the vehicle, and when you press down on the brake pedal, the brake lights do go on. I will say that. All right, tired soul. Yeah, catch you later, buddy. All right, got that sitting there, and then let's go ahead and grab this. Getting into place, I think so. Yeah, I think that one is starting, so let's go ahead and back this out now. Trying to get that pushed. There we go. You know, that's a very good idea, actually. I mean, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that's happened. Well, that ray was used at least 3 times. Oh, well, thank you for the follow there, Tiger. But yeah, like, I mean, first off, yeah, you shrunk the kids and you blew up the baby. And then in bringing the baby back to its original size, you did shrink the kids again. And then, you know what? I hate to say it, but Honey, I think we shrunk ourselves in the 3rd film. So yeah, we don't have the best track record there, Honey, with the shrink ray. That's just going to pop back open. Okay. I think the last step here is putting the door on. Was there a TV show? I know there was a Back to the Future TV show with Doc Brown's kids. Bill's going pretty good. We are getting close to the end of the packs I have. Very minimal amount of parts have been lost, which is always a good thing. Yeah, okay, now we just gotta put the further here. We need another DM. Where are the DMs at? I got DMs here somewhere. Here's a DM bolt. That is true. You cannot avoid a hijinks when there's a shrink ray around. You also cannot avoid hijinks when there is a time travel machine around either, or train. I don't recall much about anything spawning off the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids series of shows, so that could be possible. Like I said, I do remember the Back to the Future TV show. I do recall that one. I don't recall much about it, but there was that. I mean, hell, they made a cartoon out of RoboCop. They made a cartoon out of almost goddamn everything. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow there, Cardiff. Welcome. Enjoy. Yeah, they did make 2 cartoons out of RoboCops. There was the one, like, after the first one, then there was the one, like, more mid to early 90s, I think. But yes, there were technically 2 RoboCop cartoons. They never made a TV show out of aliens, but there sure as hell was a toy line made out of the Aliens franchise. I do know that. A friend of mine had pretty much all of them. He was obsessed with aliens and predators and stuff like that. Here's the door. Here's the door. Let's go ahead and get that back there. to be a hard... I'm almost not looking forward to closing and opening up this door like I am the front door, because that spring-loaded nub is really sticking out. That's gonna be a mama, I think, to just work with. You never got your parents' permission or help to get online? My God. Fucking rebel, you. But do you at least remember to use the AOL keywords when going online? That's the important question. Using those AOL keywords. God, look at this rebel swearing in AOL chat rooms. Did you also go to Yahoo game rooms and okay, we might have to open this door bucket back up, because that is sticking out way too much. This door's not even closing. Bro, that's being almost like, that could almost be too cool. You were almost too cool for school. Were you too cool for school with all that stuff? Because that is dangerously cool. Hey, me and a friend of mine used Yahoo Messenger up until the day it died. Because, that was the only messenger they really used until I talked them into, I told them about Discord and getting into that so we could stay in contact. Let's just open this back up real quick, because, man, that is... Oh, I think I did that backwards, actually. I did this backwards. Which will explain a lot. Yeah, I did that backwards. It's supposed to be this way. Magnet attracting everything. You know what movie I saw a summary of like a couple days ago? The movie Hackers. And oh my god. I think it's better than Morbius. But oh my god. It was a movie that existed, and it just was like fantastic. It just seems like it's a fantastic mess of a movie, especially compared to nowadays. I mean, they are coming out with a Ghostbusters VR game. Oh, that spring's nice and squishy. A VR game, but you see, I don't know why things look so different in that game. Like, the proton packs don't look like the proton packs. I mean, it's made by Sony, but why aren't they using... it just looks odd, is what I'll say. And even then, I think it might be an Oculus exclusive, maybe? I don't know. Ghost Exorcism Incorporated. That's not the, I mean, they are coming out with a Ghostbusters game, too, but, not in V. But that one's going to be like that 4-verse-1 kind of play. I really enjoy, like, I mean, again, I am all for the 2009 Ghostbusters game. That one was phenomenal. Phasmophobia. After you identify. Okay, that seems a little interesting. I know there's that Midnight Ghost Hunt or whatever, which is more or less a, Gary's Mod prop hunt, just, ghost themed, which, again, in and of itself is a good idea. So, but that's also like what that new Ghostbusters game is going to be like. It's going to be kind of like that. But, like, again, I'm just all for, make a good story, put a good game on it, There we go. Okay, now we can put the door back on. Now that we have the put in right. Let's get that to catch. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I might try and check that out myself too. Ghost Exorcism Incorporated, huh? Six people. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Okay, that's the smoothest opening, closing door I have. I might have to go back through and look at the other doors, see if I need to fix those up or something. But yeah, oh, look at that. We've got all the doors now on the Ecto-1. Whew. Yeah, Ghostbusters Co-op was fun. I think it might still be accessible. It's a possibility it could be. Although for whatever reason, I couldn't play co-op anymore just on my Xbox. I had Xbox Live and everything like that, but for whatever reason, it just wouldn't work properly. And looks like we're coming up on time, so we'll be saving the rest of this next week. Next week, it looks like we might be able to get probably at least one more week, maybe 2 more weeks out of this build. Then I will be out of parts for now. So either I might swap to working on a game at that time, or we might even go back and kind of rebuild and fix up some things that heavy. Kind of go back, rework some things, try and make them a little smoother with the car here. So yeah, you've got most of the a lot of the external of the car done. Like I said, I'd probably definitely need to fix this door up. So yeah, no, we might still be able to get some couple more streams out of this, try and do some repair work, try and get things a little more evened out. But yeah, I've still got more things to put on the car though to come. So I kind of have that to look forward to. But that's going to do it for today. I think Foxy is going to be streaming in a couple hours or so, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I think that's Foxy's next. He'll be working on some, I think he'll be playing some more Battletech, the RTS. And we might be holding that Q&A off until next week. So I'll still send your questions in for that. So, on that, I will catch you guys next week. You have a good rest of your weekend.